Maker's Fair here in Fort Wayne. It's 2013. It's about September 15th. We've got some droids out here from the R2builders Club. We have a group in our area here called Midwest R2builders. We got a few droids out here. A couple of them are in construction. Usually we start out with wooden frames and put like metal skins on the outside. We've got legs here. These are made of like plywood and skinned with like an epoxy. This is a metal. We got an actual metal aluminum dome spun with the electronics on the inside here with the lights and everything. And we use a rockler bearing to run the whole thing. As you can see on this one over here. A little motor here would run the bearing and it would spin the head around. Our electronics, we've got our sound system. We have our PS2 wireless controller for controlling it. We have our motor controllers to run the motors. There's one for the dome and then two for the feet. And as you see in here, we've got a decent sized battery. Dennis has a pretty big battery in his. Mine will have smaller batteries in it.
And so that's an automotive battery then?
That's an regular automotive battery.
Okay.
I think we have a smaller battery here in the back. Those are just chargers. Okay. Some of our parts are actually made out of wood. You see here, these are the shoulders that go right there.
How are those made, Tom?
These are actually laser cut. But you can actually use a router and you can route that out. I've done both with router and I have a friend laser cut these.
Now in the Midwest Builders Club, do you make those? Can you make those?
Yeah, I basically the wooden leg sets that I make, I include the laser cut version of the horseshoes with it.
Okay.
Some of our parts are made of resin. As you can see here, this one here is made of a tannish colored resin that you can see on the back. This is actually resin also, but it looks like aluminum. But inside the mold, they put aluminum powder. So when the thing cures, it looks like regular metal when it comes out.
That is nice.
And here's a different version here of the same thing, only this one was done in two pieces. And you can clearly see that this is that resin there in the back.
Oh yeah.
And so this one's already been painted. For our electronics, a lot of times we'll use the open source Arduino system. This is a Leonardo here. We can put the headers on it basically and put little daughter cards on to run different lights, sound systems. You can use these for the motor controllers, opening and closing doors for your servos. As the Arduino can do a lot of different things.
So these are the raw legs you make right here then, right?
Yeah, these are the raw legs here. These are uncoated at the moment. This is on Dennis's droid. Mine I started working on applying the epoxy to it, and then I'll sand this flat, nice and smooth. And when you paint it, you won't even be able to tell that it's made of wood.
Now that's the same leg right here as on this robot, right?
Yeah, this is the same wood here. This is also made of wood. And we got our shoulder hubs here basically that go inside, like in here.
Okay.
So this actually fits inside there.
Great.
Like that.
Now what about those foot drives on the bottom? Are those made in your club too? Or?
Yeah, the foot drives are made by a couple of guys here in our club. Dennis and Dan. That's a nice construction. We got the caster wheel on the back. And these will run off of either 12 or 24 volts.
That is great.
And they're very durable.
What kind of motors they use?
These are the scooter motors. These are just running off anything between 12 to 24 volts.
Great.
12 volts seem to run okay on flat surfaces, but for a little more power, 24 volt will run on rough surfaces or carpet.
So you just use casters in the front center wheel too,
Yep.
then, huh?
The caster, the Dennis needs to take and move his up a little bit. His actually needs to be about, I think, about at that height right there.
Yeah, this is just a temporary thing,
yeah,
huh?
temporary.
To show how it works.
It's you're gonna basically get a foot shell like the one over there.
Great. Now, if anybody's interested, Who would they go see, Tom, though, if they're interested in
They
work?
can check out MidwestR2.com, or if they want to go to the main website where all the R2 builders are, it's astromech.net.
Okay, and there's a non-profit organization.
Yeah, it's all non-profit. It's free to sign up. It doesn't cost anything. They have all the specifications and drawings for the droid and everything.
Well, great. Thank you for your time.
All right, no problem.
Thank you.